Hello, my name is Gabriel with Eco Restore Landscapes, and today we're removing Japanese barberry. Japanese barberry is a really invasive plant here in the woodlands of western Connecticut, and today we're going to remove it, and I'm going to show you my favorite way to remove it. I'm sure noticed that there's snow on the ground, and this morning when I got here, my truck read 14 degrees, so the ground is pretty frozen. It is December, so the ground's just starting to freeze, but I found that the roots of the barberry were still coming out with using my favorite tool here. My nickname for this is 4 Low, because it's like a lower gear and 4-wheel drive compared to most larger rakes, and I love using this for it digs nicely, and it also, with its teeth, can grab the roots to make it easier. So I'm just gonna show you here my favorite way to pull barberry. First, obviously right now there's a ton of leaf litter, so I'm going to just scrape that off at least one side of the plant so I can see what's going on. And then I'm gonna just try to loosen the soil up here on this side of the plant so I can get underneath it. And now I'm basically gonna start hitting the plant a little bit like this. That's an easy way, in my opinion, to loosen the roots up. You can definitely tug on it like that, but I find when you hit it, it's easier on the back. But with this tool and definitely with the shovel, you can definitely snap the roots, which is okay as long as you come back after you remove the plant to do your best at getting all those roots you snapped. Now, barberry is underground. Barberry has yellow roots. So, or at least when you sort of peel back the layer of bark, it's yellow. And the same is true going up the stem. As you can see, when I scrape this off, it's yellow underneath. So that's something that's key to look for, because when you're digging underground, you're inevitably going to peel back a little bit of the bark that's also on the roots. The roots kind of have this basically bark layer on top of what's yellow underneath. But when you're digging, you're gonna see the yellow, and that's your key to knowing that the root you have is a piece of barberry root. So you want to make sure to get all that out. Now, if I keep pulling, the plant's going to get looser and looser like a tooth, and eventually it's out of the ground. And I love this tool because I can just grab it. I don't even hardly need to touch it with my hands usually, and I can just go throw it where I need to, which in this case is just a little brush pile. Now, once the plant's completely out of the ground, I kind of want to go through here and just make sure that all the barberry root is out, which in this case it looks like it is, which is actually it's pretty good. I usually have some pieces of root that I snapped somewhere in the pulling of the plant that I need to go back and pull out. But yeah, pretty simple, but a couple things to keep in mind is barberry is really thorny. I always like to wear safety glasses when I'm pulling it, because when these branches can be flying around and you don't want that to swing into your eye. And the other thing I'll mention is you're always going to disturb the soil pretty much when you're removing any invasive plant by the root, and that's okay, but it does definitely, it's still worth removing the invasive plant, but you're going to disturb the soil, and especially in this case with barberry, it just drops seeds in fall, so next spring it's possible that little barberry saplings will come back up. So we want to be on top of that next year. Just getting those as soon as we can. But there it is, removing barberry.